study at home. As the world is fighting against the Covid-19 outbreak, more than 113 countries have no closed school network, impacting nearly 80% of students globally. This is unprecedented. The world has never seen this many children out of school at the same time. Since the first case of COVID-19 was reported in Indonesia, UNICEF has been leading effort with the government, the World Health Organization, and other partners to respond to the pandemic. The temporary closure of school in Jakarta, as well as in some other Indonesian cities, has added a new challenge for parents and guardians of no studying from home children. However, concentrating can be difficult when you are in your own home.
I will tell you how to effectively study from home during the coronavirus outbreak. 1. Create study schedule. Set a time to log into your online classes. Use an alarm, a reminder of whatever works for you. Proper time management is essential. It will help you to remember all the important dates or deadlines for submitting your assignments. 2. Take advantage of productivity apps. We live in digital era. Whatever you need to do, there's probably an app that can do it for you or make it a lot easier. 3. Avoid distraction. If you want to work or study at home efficiently, it's important to keep away any object that can distract you. For example, try to leave your phone in another room or limiting the time you spend on it. Especially important now when most of the news is related to the news coronavirus. And the last 4, create a dedicated study space. Create a place that you only associate with studying or working. It will help you get into a productive state easier. A simple table and a comfortable chair can make the cut. Find a spot in your home that has the perfect lighting and enjoy the sun. Don't forget to personalize the study place. Add plants, your favorite pictures, or motivational quotes.
Some of the positive aspects of online learning. 1. Technology has changed everything. Learning through video, voice recognition, automatic correction, and live exams are a few examples of the effectiveness of online learning. 2. Use of monitoring. In online class, everything is recorded either on video or in writing. 3. The ability to connect with people around the world. 4. The democratization of education. One of the advantages of online learning is that it's relatively low cost and give people who cannot afford to go to physical school access to quality education.
Learning from home doesn't have to be boring or unnecessarily complicated. You can combine our suggestions with your own tips and tricks. Also, don't be so hard on yourself. Experiment and find a rhythm that works for you. It's a simple method to build healthy habits. Remember to take regular breaks and use your free time for the things that make you smile and lift your mood. You can use breaks to find activity that really motivates you to get moving. It doesn't have to be a boring workout routine. It can be anything from cooking, playing games. There are a lot of things you can do during that quarantine. So, make this an exciting time for your development on all levels.
Economic effect of COVID-19. The COVID-19 pandemic has had far-reaching consequences beyond the spread of the disease itself and effort to quarantine. As the SARS-CoV-2 virus has spread around the globe, concern has shifted from supply-side manufacturing issues to decrease business in the service sector. The pandemic caused the largest global recession in history, with more than a third of the global population at the time being placed on lockdown. Supply shortage are expected to affect a number of sectors due to panic buying, increased usage of goods to fight the pandemic, and disruption to factory and logistics in mainland China. There have been instances of price gouging. There have been widespread reports of shortage of raw materials, with many areas saying panic buying and consequent shortage of food and other essential grocery items. On 28 February 2020, stock market worldwide saw their largest single week decline since the 2008 financial crisis. Global stock market crashed in March 2020 with falls of several percent in the world major indices. As the pandemic spread, global conferences and events across technology, fashion, and sport.
COVID-19 impact on employment. The International Labour Organization stated on 7 April that it predicted a 6.7% loss of job hours globally in the second quarter of 2020, equivalent to 195 million full-time jobs. They also estimated that 13 million jobs were lost in the first quarter alone, compared to 25 million during the 2008 financial crisis. In January and February 2020, during the height of epidemic in Wuhan, about 5 million people in China lost their jobs. Many of China's nearly 300 million rural migrant workers have been stranded at home. And in March 2020, more than 10 million Americans lost their jobs and applied for government aid. The coronavirus outbreak could cost 47 million jobs in the US, and unemployment rate may hit 32%, according to estimates by the Federal Reserve Bank. How about transportation? The pandemic has had a significant impact on aviation industry due to the resulting travel restriction, as well as slump in demand among travelers. Significant reduction in passenger numbers has resulted in planes flying empty between airports and the cancellation of flights. The cruise ship industry has also been heavily affected by a downturn, with the share price of the major cruise lines down 70 till 80%. In many of the world cities, plane travel went down by 80 till 90%.
COVID-19 impact retail. The pandemic has impacted the retail sector. Shopping centers around the world respond by reducing hours of closing down temporarily. As of 18 March 2020, the footfall to shopping centers fell by up to 30%, with significant impact in every continent. Additionally, product demand exceeds supply for many consumables, resulting in empty retail shelves. Some retail have employed contactless home delivery or curbside pickup for item purchased through e-commerce sites. Manufacturing. A. New vehicle sales in the US have declined by 40%. The American Big Three have shut down their US factories. B. The German automotive industry came into the crisis after having already suffered from the Dieselgate scandal, as well as competition from electric cars. C. Boeing and Airbus suspend production at some factories. D. A survey conducted by the British Public Federation explored how COVID-19 is impacting manufacturing business in the UK. Over 80% of respondents anticipate a decline in turnover the next quarter, with 98% admitting concern about the negative impact of the pandemic on business operations.
COVID-19 impact in Indonesia. Ida Fauzi, Indonesia Minister of Labor says the tourist sector is in the lowest conditions since Indonesia and other countries began to restrict their border from foreigners by closing international airports. This affects the declining number of tourists visiting several objects in the countries. Central Bureau of Statistics stated that there is a 7.62% decline in foreign tourists during January of 2020 when the COVID-19 outbreak started threatening several countries. As a result, according to the Minister of Labor, many hotel owners in Bali and Batam were forced to do massive layoffs. Moreover, the International Labour Organization (ILO) predicts more than 20 million people will lose their job due to the coronavirus outbreak. This situation brings us back to the global economic crisis in 2008 until 2009, in which the number of unemployed reached 22 billion people. From the analysis, investors need to keep their business up and always get the latest information about the spread of the COVID-19. By having the right strategy and calculation, the risk of loss and adverse impact can be minimized as small as possible.